Hey YouTube, New Jersey Fragrance Freak here with my very first YouTube video. I finally decided to join the fragrance reviewers community after watching from afar for about the past year or so. I've been paying attention to a handful of reviewers who I find to be unbelievably good. These guys gave me advice on fragrances, blind buys, I have picked up a number of fragrances based on the reviews that these guys have given. And have such a love of fragrances that I decided to throw my hat in the ring and join this community and see what happens. I'm brand new at this, so but I think I have enough knowledge on fragrances. I do my homework, do some research, and we'll see what I can add and what I can provide. Hopefully, I will be an asset to the current group of reviewers that are out there. And only time will tell, but I'm going to give it my best. I love it, and we'll see. So, what I'd like to do is name the guys that I've been following, give them a shout out because it's well deserved. Because if it wasn't for these guys, this video wouldn't be on here now, nor would any future reviews that I will be doing. So the first guy I'd like to mention is Mark, known as the Fragrance Guru or Robes08. He's got unbelievable energy, great enthusiasm, and speaking about somebody that does their homework, this guy does his homework. He is spot on with his descriptions on fragrances, on the note structure, on how the fragrance starts and dries down. I haven't found a time where I've purchased a fragrance or even tried out a fragrance that he's reviewed where I found him to be wrong. So Mark, keep it up, man. You're unbelievable and spot on, man. Appreciate it. The next guy is Dan, or MyMickers. This guy is outrageous, entertaining as friggin' hell. Guy's got an excellent style, great structure to his reviews, and if you mention Dan, I have to mention Amanda, because without Amanda, Dan, come on, man, awesome review, but she rolls it up at the end and ties everything together. So I got to give it out to Dan and Amanda for just being a ray of sunshine in this community. These guys are outrageous. Check them out. The next two guys are from my home state of New Jersey. That is JRWRITER and Fragrance Fanatic 1. These guys are two guys that are just an asset to the community as well. I watch these guys. I watch them regularly. Al, your Street Sense series, love it. But I don't know how the hell you go out there and talk to people you don't even know. Where do you get the brass balls to do it, man? God bless you. It's something I can't do. I'm lucky if I can sit behind this camera and talk. So you're one step ahead of me, man, big time. But props go out to those two. And last but certainly not least is Kerosene. This guy is another excellent reviewer. Different style than the other guys I mentioned. He's laid back, cool as a cucumber, but very knowledgeable. Love his reviews. And I love how he ties out the end of his reviews with a little quirky snippet at the end. First time I saw one of his videos, I was like, what the hell is this? But I loved it. So, guys, props to all you. I appreciate what you do for the fragrance community out here on YouTube and for fragrance enthusiasts. And wow, can't even talk today. And fragrance enthusiasts like myself. Because for about a year or so I've been watching you guys, and I've learned a lot just from sitting behind the computer and watching, and yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. So hopefully I will be an asset to what's already out there as a well-established community. It's going to be a little rough at first. It's going to be rusty. Mark, I'm going to be botching the hell out of the pronunciations of half of these fragrances. So I don't know how you do it, but you pronounce them well. And hopefully when I start getting my thing going, I get my pronunciations down. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this up now. And on that note, I should have my first review posted in the next 2 to 3 days. I'm looking to get it done before the weekend is out. So what I'm going to do is, instead of reviewing fragrances that have already been reviewed to death, I decided to make my first 2 reviews fragrances that have not been touched on YouTube yet. The fragrance houses that these particular fragrances belong to have had many other fragrances reviewed, but these specific fragrances have not been reviewed yet. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. Don't know how much I can add to the format or my style. I'll work on that with time, but you know, I just want to see what I can do, at least the first 2. So if you guys like what you see so far, subscribe up above. You can rate, comment. Feel free to rate or comment below. And the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me know. Constructive criticism helps. This is a learning experience for me, so whatever you guys can provide, I will take it, you know, the best way possible, and hope to improve over time. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Looking forward to my first review, and hope it works out well. Until next time, guys, I'm out.